Hello, Mark Crossfield here. I'm at Malmenor Golf Resort here in Spain, courtesy of YourGolfTravel. Sent me out here to do some course vlogs you might have seen and some reviews. Today we're going to hit the Nike VRS Covert 2.0. So this is the new Covert driver. This isn't the tour version, this is the regular version, 460 head shape. I think the tour one's actually 460 in a funny way as well, but anyway, we'll do the review on that one another day. So we're going to do the 2.0, the second version of the Nike VRS Covert driver. This is a driver I use in the tour version. Let's talk about it, let's see what it's all about. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Nike VRS Covert 2.0, not the tour version, this is just the standard version. 460 kind of head shape, but you got to remember you've got the big cavity out the back, which kind of affects that, but so you've got a big hole out the back. Now you've got this kind of fly stabilizing brace, I think Nike are calling this. So we've got this kind of insert in the cavity, which apparently is stabilizing up the head, helping with twist, helping with more ball speed energy transfer, I think Nike are saying, which we'll measure at some point. We're not going to do that today, we're just going to do an overview of the club, but we'll measure ball speeds and what have you when we get back to the range. So I've got my controlled conditions with my balls in indoor environment as well, which I like just to test the clubs. So we will test that, but this is the VRS 2.0. so from this top end, apart from having 2.0 up on the lineup line on the top, putting it down by the ball, actually there isn't much difference from the other one for appearance. You're buying into later technology in the cavity back design with this brace in the back, but you're also buying into next core face this has, which they've been using for a while. Similar red looks, which I love. Some people think it's a bit garish. I think it's really nice. Big swoosh, big tick on the back of it as well. We've also got the flex loft, so I've got this set at 10.5. In this head, I think I could actually crank it down to 9.5 and get better distance out of it. Again, we'll test that as we do other videos in depth of it, you know, testing it a little bit deeper. But you've got going up from 12.5 all the way down to 8.5, so you've got every loft pretty much on there, which is great. And you've got a left setting and a right setting on the neck as well. So you can really kind of pimp your ride with this one if you want to. So let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. I've got this white Golf Pride grip on it. Now out here in Spain, it feels fantastic. I don't know if these grips are coming as standard. This club has been left for me here by Nike because they had a bit of a show for their guys here at the resort and they've left some over for me to do. So I don't know if it's coming with this grip, so we'll have to check that on their websites. Grip feels great in Spain, but as soon as this rains, I don't like these grips. They're so slippery. Looks great in the white. Again, that ain't gonna last very long. Let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. Down by the ball, it's a good head size. I'm actually thinking of having a go with the bigger head. In fact, we're playing later on today. You might see it in a course vlog. I might actually give it a go in the bigger head. Just put my shaft in it. I've got a standard stiff flex shaft, 50 gram Cura Cage standard shaft going into this one, but obviously you've got the hosel difference. So let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. I love the 2.0 on the top, I quite like that. I love the red look of this driver. Let's see what it feels like. Oh, it feels good off the face. It makes a nice sound. It's very similar sound to what I get out of my one. A nice loud crack out of the head. Feels very solid. Like I say, they're calling bigger ball speeds, extra stability out of this club. We'll put that to the test, like I say. I'm not seeing that in what I'm testing, but when we get the machines on it, we might see a little pattern in some increases and changes. Not sure, but we'll test it. Let's give it another hit. We'll hit that well as well. It feels really nice. Nice flight, no problem getting this club up in the air. I think, like I say, for me, I would set this down to 9.5, which I might do this afternoon if I do choose to take this one out on the course. And you do get a nice big head down by the ball, which is going to inspire a bit of confidence. In theory, this is the kind of game improvement one, but we say that. I mean, I've seen tour players using the older version of this one. I think it was Nick Watney maybe used the bigger version of one. What Nike are pleased with the Covert Tour, which we'll do at some point as well, they've got lots of their big names have gone over to it. I think Swartzel's gone over to it, Tiger's using it, Rory's using it, so they're very happy that their players are actually buying into the tech now and taking the club out there and winning tournaments with it and using it. Now there is some talk, I was speaking with the Nike guys, I thought it was quite interesting last night, and I asked them about the fact that Tiger and Rory like their ones glued, or Tiger definitely rumoured having his glued, not having this neck. And he says they do have it glued. but in their test it shows it no difference to having it glued to having the flex neck on it, so the flex loft neck. It makes no difference in performance. Tiger's just used to a glued neck, he says, so he wants to stick with a glued neck. So it's not based on performance, it's based on what he has grown up playing, what he used to, what he likes. And sometimes maybe they just like something a little bit personalised to them. So certainly I wouldn't worry about getting out there and just trying to get this club in a glued version as quick as possible, because it's going to make absolutely zero distance. You might as well enjoy the flexibility of the Flex Loft. Let's give it one more hit. 2.0 does present down nicely by the ball, and it feels good. Caught that slightly out of heel, and that is still flying out there. I'm loving that. I'm definitely going to take this one on the course this afternoon and give it a hit. 2.0 Nike. I know lots of people are struggling with the red looks, the big swoosh, but for me, I really like it. I like the look of it. I love the feel of it. I think it's a very good looking club. Performs well, performs as good as anything, which you'll see my numbers as I present them, as I do more comparisons with the club. 2.0, it's a little change. They're going to say it's a lot often, but for me, it's a tweak. What difference this does in the back, like I say, we'll measure it. I don't think I'm going to be able to measure it that well in my performance, but I would always use, if I can afford it, the most current tech. Unless I just absolutely love a club, because why would I not just try and gain that little ounce of extra stability or ball speed if I can? If you've already got Nike Covert, like I have, apart from me going for this bigger head than the tall version, or having a go with it, I'm not sure if you would be forced to change, but if you're looking at a driver, definitely Covert VRS 2.0, one to get out there and try. Thanks for watching, guys. Post comments down below as always, and we'll speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.